Hello, we're in Edinburgh. It's early morning and we're unable to find some breakfast. We are heading to Waverley station, or not this minute, to review the ScotRail Express Class 385 Hitachi 8200 units up to Stirling via Falkirk Gramston. So, as we pass some major landmarks, let us head and start that review properly. And it wouldn't be an amazing day out with Alder without seeing a Flaxton President right there. The best bus to be built in history. Walking down from St Andrew's Square and York Place, we see Waverley Station and lots of buses and lots of sightseeing. But our train's in 20 or 15 minutes, so let's head into Waverley Station. Walking into Waverley, we head into the main station. We booked our ScotRail tickets with the LNER app, which gives us a good thing of being notified when our trains arrived on the platform. And we are almost onto the platforms. There are a lot of platforms. Edinburgh Waverly is in a clockwise format. And so here's 1 and 20. So we are boarding the 9:23 to Dunblane, but we're getting at Stirling. Here is the main platform. The escalator, I think, sounds a bit like a Class 66 freight locomotive. It's got Costa, a grand old ticket office thing, pasty shop, which I would probably get a Cornish pasty from if I had time, and you've got lots of shops and other bits and bobs. Pret a Manger, very unethical but very nice, and an HST down there. Class 43 HST, Class 385. This might be a Class 385, but it's not our train as it's going to Glasgow, which I'll be doing a review on the HST at some point. This is our train, Mighty 385. Through first class. And here will be our carriage. Here's a quick review of first class. Leather seating, really comfortable. 2 plug sockets instead of 1. 1+2 seating. Looks so much nicer.
This service will be calling at Haymarket, Edinburgh Park, Falkirk Graveston, Kinlan, Larbert, Stirling, Bridge of Allen, and Dunblane.
Of course, you couldn't get an early morning train without getting a McCafe cup of tea. There's 1 plug socket between 2 seats. However, I fortunately just have 1 between me because I'm in a 1-seater.
Service to Dunblane. The service will cut at Haymarket, Edinburgh Park, Falkirk Graveston, Hamlin, Larbert, Stirling, Bridge of Allen, and it's something that's Dunblane at approximately 10:18. The first stop of the service is Haymarket. Thank you.
and we arrive at our first stop of Haymarket. This is in Edinburgh and is a gateway to services around Scotland. A few services towards the London area also serve here. It is also served by Edinburgh trams.
Welcome aboard 0923 ScotRail service to Dublin. The service will come at Haymarket. Sorry, apologies. The service will come at the luggage. Please report this to the Edinburgh staff. Our ScotRail services are fully non-smoking. This includes the...
As the extremely long conductor's announcement goes on, we pass Edinburgh Haymarket's train depot. This maintains lots of the ScotRail fleet, such as the Class 385.
Services will not land from this train, as it may be affected by the weather. Passengers are reminded to please...
We then pass Edinburgh's Murrayfield Stadium, which is known for its rugby.
Luggage is only. Once again, this is the 0923 ScotRail service to Dublin. The next stop on the service is Edinburgh Park. Please do have your tickets ready for inspection. Thank you.
So, seat like a Class 387, decent legroom on a table seat, unopenable window which is quite large, and each train on a Class 385 has got a luggage rack.
Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform as you leave the train.
Between the train and the platform as you leave the train. Train and the platform as you leave the train. English 100. We then approach Edinburgh Park, which is not that exciting. I only have one other memory here, and that's travelling on a busy train to Glasgow in 2019. During the Fringe it was quite busy, and the driver had to shout at the train about 4 times to tell people to mind the doors. Anyways, here is my infamous Wi-Fi test, where I screen record my phone to see if there's Wi-Fi. The answer is yes, there is. Now let's try and connect to it. That'll be difficult. It's a lot better than most companies, in which you just have to accept terms and conditions, and it's quite good Wi-Fi as well, just like Southeastern's. Anyway, back to the main video.
This is Edinburgh Park.
After leaving Edinburgh Park, the scenery slowly begins to get a lot more exciting and just as nice as any Scottish scenery could be. You know what Scottish scenery is like. Lovely. Sorry to interrupt the lovely scenery, but I must admit the windows are quite grubby. We then reach the Class 385's top speed of 100 miles an hour, or 160 kilometers an hour. However, as soon as I say that, we begin to slow down.
We're long gone out of Edinburgh and we are speeding along Scottish countryside. Our next stop is Falkirk Gramston. There does appear to be a bin underneath some of the seats, which is a good feature on these Class 385 trains. We've pulled into Larbert, where we've joined the Glasgow to Stirling route, which goes via Bishop Briggs, and now we're on the line up to Stirling and beyond. Quite nice scenery as you get towards Stirling. Wheelchair accessible spaces. You don't press these buttons to open doors. You just tap it. ScotRail things. That's a weird thing. It's not very clean in here. I'm going to shut it.
Please lock the door.
Another duty, Perry.
The door is now locked.
Thank you. So, water, soap, dryer, litter, dirty toilet, and ScotRail. Should probably flush that load down there. Hey, good looking. How are we looking? A bit dirty. Okay, probably not. But, yeah. "5 minutes early passing by Grangemouth Junction and now a minute late out of Larbo, but that's fine. We'll make up time. We're electric."
As Clarkson once said, speed and power. As we pull into Stirling, I will give my final thoughts. It is a good train, V-Class 385, for commuter services. Regional services, it's alright, but it could be better. That's mainly due to the comfort of these seats. I do like the idea of first class on some units. I like the idea of the toilet as well, it's handy. I keep saying, sorry. The toilets though are not that clean, but that's not an issue with the train itself. I would probably give the Class 385 a 6.5 out of 10. It's an alright train, but could be a bit better. It doesn't deserve as much hate as it gets though. It's certainly an improvement to the old Turbo Stars, even if they were more comfortable. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever, and Alder out.